is up, you guys? My name is Nori and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a book haul, the final book haul of... That's my phone. So we're going to be doing the final book haul of 2020. Thank God. Everybody knows that 2020 has been absolutely insane, but here we are. We made it, y'all. We made it and we are safe. So to start off this video is actually kindly sponsored by MangaTune. So we're gonna check it out. So we're going to be checking out the website MangaTune, and you can actually download the app as well. So this is a great website to be reading comics, light novels, and graphic novels. And as you can see, the genres are insane. Like, you have something for everybody. Romance, sci-fi, action, adventure. You got fanfic, you got historical, everything, y'all, everything. So the first one that I'm going to show you, it is Mortals of the Doom, and this is actually a little bit funny and horror as well, and that is because our main character graciously gets brought back to life by a deity. But what he doesn't know is that he actually gets revived back to life 90 minutes before the zombie apocalypse. So there's a lot of gore, there's a lot of action. I've been reading it, it's great. The next book here, it is Bossy President, and this is a romance. So as you can see, the art looks fantastic, but this is a top romance with a CEO, and he's actually suspecting of our main character that she's actually hiding their child. So there's quite a bit going on. It is super steamy. I love it. And again, thank you MangaTube for sponsoring this video. Y'all, make sure that you download the app. The content is amazing. As you can see, the story, the colors, everything incredible. And the link will be down below if you do want to download it. And let me know if you are reading something or if you want to buddy read something. Let's get together, y'all. This is going to be a great time. So we're just going to jump right in because I have a little bit of a stack. Some are going to be old, some are going to be new, some are going to be mangas. You know the deal. So the first book that we are going to be starting off. Oh my God. I know. Legend Born by Tracy Dion. I already read this. 5 out of 5 stars. Spoiler alert. Wait, do you? I did not do that. I actually was trying to match my shirt. But this book is incredible. This book is a new YA fantasy, and it has to do a lot with generational trauma and magic and school and a competition, y'all. So if you like any of these words, this book is for you. So it followed Bree, and Bree is in a pretty bad state of mind and shape because her mother died, and she's trying to find answers and nobody's giving it to her. So she decides to go to this college to try to trace her mom's, you know, backstep. And the first night there, she actually witnesses a magical attack, which she shouldn't have seen in the first place, and that takes off the story from there. Again, this is a great YA fantasy, and if you have not read this, I am telling you, you are missing out. The next book here, it is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. This is a special OwlCrate edition. So was Legend Born. Beautiful book. So everybody already knows this because V.E. Schwab is literally one of the most popular authors and has been for a couple years now. So this follows Addie LaRue, and she actually makes a deal with some type of demon, and he gives her immortality, but there's a catch. Nobody is going to remember her. Within minutes, they're going to forget. So that makes it really hard to live a lifestyle, and this follows her lifespan, I want to say a couple 100 years, and one day she meets this guy and he remembers her. So it follows her story. A lot of people have already been raving about this, that V.E. Schwab's writing is incredible, and there's so many quotes. I've seen so many quotes from this book already, and oh my god, it looks beautiful, and I am so ready to dive into this book. The next book that we have here, it is These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. And this is the book of the month, as you can see right here, and it says book of the month. This cover is gorgeous, and I am literally dying to get to this because this is an Asian inspired retelling of Romeo and Juliet set in Shanghai. And it's a fantasy too. Come on. I needed to pick this up. So it follows two of the characters who are in rival gangs, and everybody just, you know, stays away from them and they hate each other. But there's been some whispers when where people start turning in and start killing themselves, and they lose their mind. It's out of control, that there's been whispers of some type of disease. So these two characters have to team up, and they're in rival gangs. You know that this is gonna be good. I cannot wait to pick this up. The next book that I have here, it is super exciting because I won it in a Goodreads giveaway. Hey, and that is Charming as a Verb by Ben Philippe. Excuse me, I won it in an Instagram giveaway, not Goodreads. But yes, I won this in a giveaway. I'm so excited. It is gorgeous. It has a yellow spine. We love to see it. So this is a YA contemporary following Henry and Corinne. Now, Henry is pretty much the jock, the smooth guy in the school, and he's running a dog walking business, but it's a bit of a scam. And the next door neighbor, Corinne, finds out, and she's like, well, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. If not, then I will expose you for what you are, and your business is going to dwindle down. And he's like, okay, fine, I'll do it. And her favor is to pretty much try to introduce her to the popular crowd so she can change her year in high school. So it follows these two. That's all I really know, but all I know is that there's a dog in the cover. I just needed to have it. Can't wait. The next book that we have here, it is Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Zappia. And I've already read this book. I've been dying to own this book for a couple of years now, and I finally bit the bullet and I got it. I believe I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. I love the way that this portrayed mental health, and it talks a lot about webtoons, which correlates to today's video. Hey, but yeah, she's actually the author of a very popular webcomic, and her parents don't even know about it. It's just her thing. It's her way to escape and everything. And she meets this very quiet, he is selective mute in the school, and she actually finds out that he is a huge, like literally one of the biggest fans of her comics, but she doesn't tell him that she is literally the creator. So it sparks up this friendship, maybe this relationship, and yeah, it is so sweet. It is very heartbreaking. It is heart-wrenching because it does deal with mental health from both sides. I really love the story, and I highly suggest that you pick this up. Next book that we have here is The Merciful Crow by Margaret Owen. This is another book that I gave a 5 out of 5 stars. So you can see the pattern. Most of these books that I have bought, I've actually already read. I'm just filling up my bookshelves. Your girl's got no space, so I don't know why I'm doing this. But yes, I actually have the second book, and I've been meaning to start it, and life has kind of gotten away from me. Go figure. Thanks, 2020. So this follows a cast of crows. In this fantasy world, you have the very high and then the very low. And coincidentally, these crows, these bottom casts, are not actually affected by the plague. So their job is to collect and burn the dead bodies and make sure that the plague does not spread. And if it does spread, they have to take care of it. And one day, in their carriage full of dead bodies, pop up the prince and his bodyguard, and they're like, hey, the queen is trying to kill me, and I have a plan. Please help us, and I will secure a place in the highest caste. So they take the bargain, and here we are with this story. This story was so good to me. I know that some people don't actually like it, or 3 stars, but honestly, this was such a good ride. I want to say this reads more like new adult. It's definitely fantasy, but the way that everything is crafted, it reminds me of new adult. So there's a lot of world building. The magic system, they actually use teeth. It's such a good book, so I highly recommend that you pick it up. We are literally on a roll here. My next 5-star read that I bought was Tweet Cute by Emma Lord. I read this in the beginning of the year, and I freaking loved it. Okay, I loved it. 5 out of 5 stars. I still think that this is definitely going to be making it to my top favorite of this year. That's how much I love it. Yay! So this follows Pepper, and it follows Jack. Coincidentally, that is my second favorite cheese. My first favorite cheese is Colby Jack. So correlates together. So it follows these two, and what they don't know is that they actually already have an online relationship on this chat, but in school they're like nemesis. So Pepper's mom owns a franchise of sandwiches and burgers and all that stuff, and then Jack's family owns a very small sub shop, but their subs are very famous because it tastes heavenly. But one day her mom makes a sandwich, and coincidentally it's actually the same exact recipe that Jack's family shop is famous for. So these two go on Twitter to fight things out, and things get ugly. It's hilarious. It's fun. I know it's a YA, but honestly, such a good time. I love this book. Highly recommend that you pick it up. Next book that we have here, it is Prince Charming by Rachel Hawkins, formerly known as The Royals or just Royals. I loved this book when I read it last year, and then I picked up the second one. I cannot remember the name of it. It just has, I'll put the cover up here. So here we're actually following Flora's a family member, which is one of her brothers. Now it follows Daisy, and Daisy's sister actually gets engaged to the crown prince, and she has to attend the wedding. So she travels to Scotland, I believe. She just has to get along with all the royals. She has to learn the rules. There might be a little something in there. This is a perfect contemporary for the summer. Actually, I'm looking at it. Her Royal Highness, it's back here. I gave that one a 5 out of 5 stars too. I gave this one a 4 out of 5 stars. I both love these books. These covers are gorgeous. Please pick it up. The next book that I picked up, it's actually one that I have not read yet, and it is I Want to Be Where You Are by Christina Forrest. Now, I actually read Christina Forrest's second book, and I loved it. I'll put it up here as well, and I actually wrote it on my blog. Like, I wrote a post on it. So if you did not know, I actually do have a blog now. So it'll be linked down below if you want to check it out. But this follows Chloe, and Chloe is a dancer, and that's all she wants to do, and she wants to go to school for it, but the mom says no. So with the help of her neighbor Eli and his smelly dog, they go on this 200-mile road trip for her to get an audition. So it follows that. So definitely great for the summer. Contemporary road trip, romance, dogs. It's everything that I wanted. Love it. Alright, and the last books that I have here as of haul, it's some manga. So I think I'm going to quickly go over these because I want to do a dedicated post. But yeah, we do have Goodbye My Rose Garden by Dr. Peppico. This is I want to say it's a dark romance, but this is a female romance. So super excited. Cannot wait to pick this up. And yeah, next one that we have here, it is My Next Life as a Villainess, All Roads Lead to Doom, Volume 1. I actually meant to pick up Volume 2. I actually meant to pick up Volume 1, but then I picked up Volume 2. Whoopsies. So this is almost like a reincarnation story, but she jumps into a video game, and now she knows how the game ends and she wants to change it. So yeah, I'm super excited to pick this book up, and I'm so mad at myself that I picked up 2 and not 1. The next one that we have here, it is A Dreaming Sun Volume 9 by Ichigo Takano. I've been slowly collecting these mangas, and it's been a blast. I want to say that in December, which is the 25 days of manga, I will be picking up this whole entire series. And if you did not know, 25 days of manga, you're supposed to read 1 manga until Christmas. So it's a great way to catch up on your reading. And this is definitely a very cute contemporary romance story between Shimana and her discovering what she likes, who she likes, and how to deal with her personal issues. The next book that we have here, it is Who Says Warriors Can Be Babes, story and art by Taijiro. And this follows our main character, who is a badass warrior, but she has a crush on somebody, but nobody sees her as a lady. They just see her as an adventurer. So it follows her and her story, and so far I'm loving this cover, and super excited to pick this up too. The next one that I'm dying to pick up, oh my god, and that is Cutie and the Beast by Yuhi Azumi. And as you can tell, oh my, let me just, oh my god. This is a romance between this short soft girl. She actually falls in love with a villainous wrestler, but in real life he is nothing but a softie. And you guys, I'm so ready to read this. I am so ready. The next one here, it is Sorry for My Familiar, Volume 3 by Teka Yaguraba. And I have the first 2 and I haven't read them, so I don't really know what the story is about. All I know is that I found this volume cheap, so I've been slowly collecting them. This is definitely one of those series that I want to read in December, and if you have read this, let me know if you like it. The last and final book and manga, it is The Ancient Magus Bride, Volume 4 by Kore Yamazaki. I read Volume 1 and I absolutely loved it. So this is one of those series that I keep slowly collecting because I know I'm going to absolutely love it. And this is a very beloved series as well, and it has to do with Shisei, and she has a special power. She has a special sight, and she can see beyond the human realm. So this ancient creature actually takes her in as the bride, but he's really actually teaching her how to be a powerful mage or sorcerer. So it follows their adventures. Again, I've already started reading this and I absolutely love the series. Okay, so this is a pretty big stack, so I'm gonna try not to drop it. But yeah, these are all the books that I've hauled. This is a pretty great stack. Again, I have read most of these. So yeah, I'm pretty much predicting that all of these are going to be a 5 out of 5 stars. Can you blame me? I've been having a really good reading year, which most of my reads have consisted of 4 and 5 stars. So yeah, I'm predicting that all of these are going to be 5 stars. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate it. I see you, and I see your support. So yeah, we are just gonna be signing off because this is getting heavy and I'm about to drop it. So thank you again for watching my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.